Welcome back to another video. I'm Blake, this is Automotive Insights, and today we're hopping into Kelley Blue Book's top 10 list for the full-size truck category. So this list is based off of sales and their rating system. This isn't my list, this is just me reacting to theirs. Let's jump right into it. You know what, I was gonna start with number one, but let's make it interesting, huh? Let's build the suspense, why don't we? Let's go ahead and start at number 10. At number 10, they have the 2022 Ram 3500 Crew Cab. That's an interesting one to me because that's a bigger truck. The fact that that makes it on their number 10 list when it's literally the biggest size truck Ram offers is pretty interesting. Nothing about that truck sticks out to me. Nothing about that is real crazy. So it's nothing really to focus on. Let's move on to number 9. Number 9, I'm starting to see a pattern here, is the 2021 Ram 2500 Crew Cab. Again, same thing. Kind of a surprise to me that Kelley Blue Book has this as 10 and 9. Nothing special about these trucks. I mean, they could tow like a champ. They're very luxurious on the inside, but they're huge trucks. The only thing I can think of is that a lot of people buy these trucks for like ranching. People see F-150 so much as work trucks out in the streets for construction or whatever it may be that I know that there is a part of society that will buy the Dodge 25 and 3500s because they see those less in the construction field. So people tend to feel more special with those. And no surprise at this point, I'm sure you can guess it. I didn't see it coming. I haven't even looked at this list yet. I want you guys to see my reaction the same as I do. It's the 2021 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. No surprise that this is the highest on the list. It's the smallest. It's the most affordable. It's not necessarily the most capable, but it's the most utilitarian. It's not absolutely giant like the other two are. It can still tow. It can still drive around real fast. So not real fast, but you know, it has some get up and go. Still very luxurious on the inside. Again, so let's move on to number 7. So number 7 is an odd one. Sorry, it took me back. It's just the Ram 2500 regular cab. Places higher than the 2021 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. That's interesting. They don't really give reasons here on their list, by the way. They just have them numbered. I'll throw some screenshots in, that way you guys can take a look at all these. Number 6 on Kelley Blue Book's list for the top 10 trucks is a 2022 Ram 1500 Quad Cab. So that's the biggest cab that fits the most people. Makes the most sense to me. I wish they put in what trim people buy, because I wonder, is it Craftsman's that people are buying, Longhorns that people are buying? That would be more interesting to me, especially when you're repeating vehicles on your list like this based off of cab size. That's odd, but I'm not gonna focus on that too much. Number 5, the party is getting started. Top 5, the 2022 Ford F-350 Super Duty Crew Cab. This makes sense to me. Fleet sales are gonna dominate personal sales, and this truck sells like a mother effer in fleet. It's probably, well, the F-250 is probably the number 1 work truck, or maybe even F-150. The F-350 is a bigger one of the bunch, so it understands why it's further back on this list. But Ford has a lot more deals when it comes to fleet sales than other companies do, so it explains why it's at our number 5. At number 4, the 2022 Ford F-250 Super Duty Crew Cab. Come on, guys, can you guess what number 3 is going to be? I don't know. Let's check. An ad, okay. Number 3, the 2022 Ford F-150 Super Crew Cab. There it is, guys. I'm noticing a pattern here. It's funny to me that when they do it in this way, that Chevy doesn't even make it into their top 10, when I think those are the big 3. I would place Dodges above Chevys. This is a personal preference to me in their performance value and overall comfortability and technology. But it's odd that the way that they do it like this, you won't even see them in your top 10. Or maybe you will. Maybe they're number 2 or 1, although I'm guessing it's going to be different variations of the F-150. Let's check out what number 2 is. Number 2, the 2021 Ford F-150 Super Cab. Kind of disappointing that they put the list together this way. I don't really understand it, honestly. I don't know who's over at Kelly Blue Book putting this together. Or I don't even know if anybody put this together. This might just be something that was put together by like an algorithm or computer system that they have for maybe what is most searched, most bought, most interested in. I'm not too sure. But, you know, let's get a drum roll going for number one. Number one, the 2021 F-150 regular cab. Starting price, it has a starting price on all of these. Maybe I should have listed that along the way, although I'm willing to guess that you know basically where these will line up at. But starting price, $30,985. If you don't know what the regular cab is basically just the single cab. See if that'll focus in for you. I'm not too sure if it will. Maybe you get a glimpse of it. Doesn't matter because I'll throw all these in there. That way you know I'm not lying to you. I'll read you the description that they have on here. Actually, there's a link for how we rank. Okay, let's figure it out. Let's figure out how we rank these good cars. A lot of BS, none of this matters. Okay, rather than pulling random numbers out of the air off some meaningless checklist, Kelly Blue Book editors rank a vehicle to where it belongs in its class. Then shouldn't there have been different classes for full-size trucks? Shouldn't it have been like full-size, half done, three-quarter, whatever. Anyway, it proves itself to be better, in quotes, or worse than other cars it's competing against as it tries to get you to spend your money on buying or leasing. I don't really believe this part. Our editors drive and live with given vehicles. So I think what they're trying to say there is that the people who put this list together have not only driven these vehicles, but they have like taken them home and lived with them for a certain amount of time. I know certain car review channels do that, where the company will give you a mule, and you can give like a 1 week, review, or sometimes they do really long ones, like a month review. So I'm guessing they're talking about something like that here. This is Kelly Blue Book, we take each vehicle we test through mundane parking, lane changing, backing up, cargo space loading, as well as the essentials. The occasional braking, handling, interior, comfort, build quality, material quality, and reliability. Okay, that's fine. And finally, the money. So they're factoring in the price in here, which makes sense why the Ford F-150 single cab is the number one, because the F-150s or the F-Series trucks were in the top 5, and then that was the cheapest F-Series truck you can currently get. So it's kind of, like I said, it's odd. It's odd that something like, you can tell this isn't a passion list, right? Like, if I were to throw together a list in no particular order, for me it'd be something like the 2022 Ram TRX. I love that new orange color they have. I wish I knew the name for that. I was gonna say code orange, but I don't think that's it. I think that looks really, really good. Obviously the Ford 2022 F-150 Raptor, I think, is a very beautiful truck. To me, I really like the Ram Power Wagon, the 2200. I think that's a really awesome truck. Even just for the, GM fanboys out there to throw the new Silverado ZR1 in there. I would have put the ZR1 above all those Rams, but that's just my personal preference for comfortability, capability, and kind of how those mix together and make one thing here. So overall, guys, the Kelly Blue Book list is trash. I don't like it. Doesn't make too much sense to me. It's not for the enthusiast. It is strictly for maybe a guy who owns a construction company or maybe a ranch somewhere. Other than that, that was really an odd list. I'm glad you guys got my first reaction about it. Also, keep in mind, guys, that 79% of you aren't subscribed right now. So we could change that. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Please, please, please help out. Send it around. If you're into cars, if your buddy's into cars, maybe a family member, please send it to them. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think of the Kelley Blue Book list. Do you think it's total BS, just like I do? Or do you think there's some value to that? I mean, maybe there is. Kelley Blue Book is what judges how much you can sell a car for. So, you know, maybe they know better than I do. Other than that, guys, I hope you all have a great day. Please go check out our other videos on the channel. And I'll see you next time. Peace.